we've had many healthy, interesting conversations about hair, about extensions, about lashes, about
You're one of those dads.
the distinction. No,
He's one of those dads that want you to be natural.
No.
Not.
Yeah. That is me. But what I can say, I've appreciated from your mom.
He's like, she best when you look rough.
Okay. I
Black
appreciate.
dads love when their daughters wear their natural hair. Black dads love their daughters' natural hair.
No, but I'm not even talking about hair. Like, dad is just like, if you look like, if our hair was to the side, like if we're playing, like if we're little and our hair like was all over the place, that's when you think we're the prettiest. Like, he does not like.
Wow.
If I do my makeup, you're gonna be like, oh, you did your makeup.
Yeah, it's not like, oh, you look nice. It's like, your makeup.
Okay.
Like he's like the hater dad.
Okay, first of all,
it's not just you. It's a lot of dads in this category.
Yes, you guys will always look beautiful for the most part, for whatever you have on, for the most part. But
let's see.
The concern is, are you putting long hair in because you feel like that makes you look more beautiful, or are you just using that to diversify? Now, what I can appreciate that your mom and you guys have helped me to respect. I don't fully like it. I don't know if I ever will. But I respect that sometimes y'all just want to change it up just to be playful and have fun and see different looks, right? But I also think, like, I know how much hair, particularly in the black community, is such a really big issue. And Lauren, you remember this. We were on a retreat.
Oh my gosh. You're going to bring it up.
Yes, I am going to bring it up because it brings significance.
I feel like you just brought this up recently, too.
Well, we just started this podcast, so nobody in the podcast
not
knows.
talking about...
So
podcast.
They were saying, I asked the question, what do you love about yourself? And you had this big fro, and you said, I love my hair. And this woman who was a mom was like, I'm sorry, I've never heard anybody, because how old were you at the time?
Like 15.
And she was like, how did you get to a point where you loved your hair? And you start talking about how your mom, how she started wearing more naturals. And I remember the day she cut off her hair. Because she used to come and she used to get relaxer or get, what do they do in Dominican? She would press it. She wouldn't perm it, a blowout.
Yeah, but she had a perm.
And then her hair y'all was into y'all's Hannah Montana.
She did have a perm.
And y'all was looking at this white woman with blonde hairs, right?
And they still love her.
And it wasn't white women.
No shade to Hannah. Do your thing, girl.
It wasn't just white women with blonde hair, because I mean, like, yes, we loved Hannah, and we at the time we did love her hair, but for me it was like everywhere, like on Disney or Nickelodeon, even the black girls had straight hair too. So that's I just wanted straight hair.
So when she came and chopped off all her hair, and it was probably maybe shorter than what my hair is now,
it was.
And y'all were like, no, why did you do that? And y'all were devastated. But I would say if she had never done that, you wouldn't be rocking the naturals that you do rock today and feel confident and feel beautiful in that, because that is so important within, like other cultures will never know what black girls go through when it comes to hair. I
remember walking home, or not walk. I didn't walk home from school because we went to TPA and walking home from TPA. Okay. But I remember coming home from school, and when I went to the bathroom to find Mom, and it was just her in the bathroom, and her hair just all over the floor. And it was just in complete shock.
I don't remember that, because she picked us up from school that day, and I remember just seeing her at the car with that hair like that.
No, I feel like I have a memory in my head of her in the bathroom with all her hair on the floor, and she's standing in the bathroom.
But were you in school at that time? Because she picked us up from school in the car, and her hair was cut off. That's what I remember.
Maybe I wasn't in school. I could have been 4.
And going back to the defining, I was okay with it because I saw her cut her hair the first time we were in college. But the first time she cut her hair in college,
after you broke her heart,
poor reaction, didn't you?
I didn't like it.
But didn't she break her heart, and that's why she cut off her hair?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like every woman.
But I realized I was programmed to like the light-skinned woman with jet black hair that goes down to your back.
I don't like black hair on me. That's why I'm making that
which
face.
Which is not even
actually,
real.
When I had black hair, I looked terrible.
I miss my black hair so bad.
I don't mean literally. It could have been black hair. The main thing is, I was programmed to like a woman with European-looking hair. That's what I was programmed to like.
Okay.
That's...
And I had to be deprogrammed.
I think I'm still programmed.
Programmed?
Yeah.
To what?
Like, I think you'll always be programmed to want longer hair. It doesn't matter if it's natural or curly. Like, everyone wants their hair to grow. Like, I think that's the way it is.
Yeah, I want my hair to grow. I'm still trying to find peace in liking my short hair. I do like my short, like my fro.
Your short hair?
My fro.
Yeah, it'd be girls that would be like rolling their eyes when y'all say y'all short.
I didn't say my hair is short. I'm just saying I always wanted to grow. Like, I'm always doing things
you
to
do
make
realize
it grow.
when I do my fro, I stretch it, right? Like, that's not my...
You do realize a lot of people couldn't even get the fro you have.
Because I stretch it. But listen, with my natural fro, excuse me, sir, it barely comes to my ears. Or it goes to my ears in the front, but like the back barely touches the back of my neck.
Would you put extensions in your fro? What do you mean you stretch it?
I mean, I stretch it out.
And, like, you hold it
and the only reason why it
hair.
still looks curly is because the illusion is you don't stretch the ends, but you straighten out.
Roots.
So that way, because it's so big, it looks like everything's curly, but it's mainly just stretched out.
Mm-hmm. I've learned to like my hair because, like, this is my hair. Like, the pattern's not going to change. But I've done, like, 3 big chops now. All.
Naturally, my hair hasn't passed my shoulders. Well, maybe it did when I was younger. Mom was fixing it, but I kind of broke off on my hair.
Well, what I hope
what it is
that as you get older and you get involved with, like, that relationship, whoever he is, that, like, there are some things. Hold on, let me say this thought. There are some things. Like, I'll do a goatee from time to time because your mom likes a goatee. I think she prefers that over a beard. I'm just kind of in, like, a beard mood recently, so I've just been rocking the beard.
It's not about you.
And she's been okay with that. She's given me grace to rock the beard. She just wants me to wear that butter to make it smoother. But I'm saying there will be certain looks that you'll be willing to adapt or change because that significant other, that your person, whoever your spouse, there's certain little things that you don't mind doing because you know they like it, but it should never be anything that you feel like you're compromising your value or your worth, and you're settling for who you think you authentically are just to please somebody else.
I feel like when I stopped trying to like when I just let it be is when it kind of started. I got peace with it. It's when it actually started growing. So I think for you, what you're saying is when you stop trying anything, you have peace with it.
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta have a peace with who you are and a peace with your appearance.
I've had a guy tell me not to cut my hair. I did cut it, and I didn't like him that much. But I'm just saying, why would I say who? That much to think about that. Yeah.
I am curious who.
Wait, they told you not to, or
I told them I was gonna cut my hair. They're like, "Don't do that. No, you shouldn't cut it." And I was just like, "Oh, okay." And then I cut it the next day. But I was just like, I don't know why. But I do want long. I was cutting it so my hair would grow back longer. But
why do you want long hair?
Because I want long hair. Like,
because you can do more with long hair. Like, you can do more.
It's
no, it's a lot of work.
Have you noticed how many older women they just chop off their whole head?
But I'm saying I will do that when I get older. I can see myself being a bob, like straight hair bob.
No, I'm saying they shave the joint.
I know. I thought about that
because they just don't want to deal with the
headache.
I thought about doing like a low.
Again, like, I have much respect for y'all as black women. And just the way that our hair kinky curls in a way that, like, European, Latino, Middle Eastern, Asian women or men, they don't understand that. Like, theirs just
goes down and my hair grows out, but
ours just does whatever it wants whenever it wants.
I would love to see your hair.
This is my hair.
No, I mean, like
this is
his hair would be like a looser version of probably.
What do you mean you'd love to see it? You're
like, I want to see your hair out.
This is out.
I mean, like, grown out.
Don't grow out your hair, please.
Like when I had locks.
That's not
locks.
Locks.
I don't. This? It's a kill shot. I had locks. What are you saying?
Right.
I got the picture.
I've seen the pictures.
What is so funny? Just because they stood up?
They didn't. Nothing bad.
Maybe they were Florida man locks.
No, they weren't Florida man locks. Mom was just like, every time I see a picture of Dad's locks, Mom always makes a comment about how, like, your hair wouldn't really, like, it locked eventually. It took longer, though, because your curls were looser.
Well, I have European influence in my DNA.
You're biracial, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
But your locks did look a bit strange. Like, they were just different. Very artsy looking.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I think that's the vibe you were going for too.
They look good for some, like, yeah. I don't remember his, but some people's locks, like, when they're not perfect, they look good for some people.
They look gooder.
I said good for some people. I think one thing that needs to be said, though, is that these conversations, because we're not going to always agree on everything each other says, but I think they're very necessary. Because I think some people might watch this and perceive you to have some stuck in your ways thoughts. And I know who you are, and hopefully people who are watching this know who you are, that you're a very caring person. But
our generation is supposed to be stuck in our ways.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
No, it is.
If someone had said that about, think about slaves. If somebody was stuck in their way, what would we do?
No, it's not that. It's not that. If you go and you hear what the sentiments that I've shared has, in many cases, are the sentiments of many parents. Parents seem to be stuck in their ways. They don't give the young people, whoever they're parenting, the flexibility to be them or whatever that is. Like, I get, if the younger generation perceives me as that, I mean, I can't stop that. Ouch. I think that I am less stuck in my ways than other parents, but I think that some of it has to do with foundation and standards and, sticking or believing in something. But I don't mind being perceived as being stuck in my ways.
Okay.
Old-fashioned is something that I've embraced. I like old-fashioned.
I don't think that's true for you.
I think you want to be
But that goes back to my
you're so
confusing.
Every other day it's I'm young.
Cool and corny
Okay.
dad.
In my opinion, millennials are.
It's just that I think they're also, this is important to show that we can have, me and you have conversations like this all the time, where it's like we don't agree 100%, but neither of us is mad at the other person. Like, I'm not about to walk away and think that you're the worst person in the world because you don't like leggings, or because you think that women are thirsty when they wear their boobs out.
I like leggings.
See,
that's the problem.
Men.
I mean, I like leggings on your mom.
I better say, let's
I definitely
get a little
like
creepy.
leggings. I just don't. There's some people who wear leggings, and I'm like, I feel like you violated my eye space.
But you shouldn't be looking, maybe.
It's not looking. You can't miss it.
But miss it then.
Right.
Close your eyes.
You gotta walk around.
Trust
blind.
the Holy Spirit, because I don't know why.
I'm like,
I will admit I've seen some things that I shouldn't have seen.
Those leggings.
I've seen some things I shouldn't have seen.
But that's body positivity.
I've seen that on both men and
what
women.
the frick is that?
Body positivity.
See, this is when we get old fashioned stuck in your ways. But it's also like I know there's a lot of people that agree with how you're thinking.
Some body's not positive.
Okay, Dad.
No, I mean, we gotta look.
No.
When I was 210 pounds, at 5'10", it wasn't positive.
Dad, please. I'm asking you to refrain from expressing your innermost thoughts and let your editing remove that last line. Because there are a lot of people that are 5'10", 210 pounds, and you weren't that big at 5'10", 210 pounds. That's actually quite normal. And honestly, somebody would say that the size you are now is itty bitty. You're a little man, okay?
You're a tiny little thing.
Bella Hadid, you're a teeny man.
I am in great shape.
No, seriously.
But
I'm saying, me personally, I wouldn't want a man that's like
skinnier than me.
Let me say this.
Let him say this.
Then
say it.
Right.
I get that you don't want to. I get the bullying side of making fun of people that are overweight.
This has to all be edited out.
I get that.
No.
But your physical appearance a lot of times is a reflection of what's going on inside. I eat because I'm depressed. I have high blood pressure. I have diabetes. I have this, it's all a reflection of that. And if you just look at this country, we have a very lazy country where people are they don't care about their physical, not appearance, they don't care about their physical condition until it's too late. And then they got to do something about it, but it's too late. So I'm saying, yeah, we see it, and so we cover it up and we say these other things to just affirm, be whoever you are and whatever you want to be. Yeah, but now if you shorten your lifespan and you could have lived and seen your great grandkids graduate, but you shorten your lifespan because of your eating habits, and now you're going to only live till 40.
I already told you and Mom are going to be at my 60th birthday.
I don't think you're going to see people see their great-great-grandkids graduate, but I agree with you. And we know that I agree with you because in this family, I feel like I'm the person who has...
You have motivated us to work out.
Yes.
Absolutely. Get the glory, girl.
And I watched you guys.
You did, and you do your 3-hour sprints.
I wasn't talking about that. This is before 3-hour sprints. When I watched you guys during COVID.
So it may seem like I'm being negative and stuck in my ways, but at some point you got to respect a line or a boundary or a standard that, like, this whole be free to be you. You can be free to be you and die early. And that's like the sad.
He's giving that one lady on TikTok.
Truth.
No, he's not, because when she does it, she's funny, and he's just saying stuff. But he wants to give that.
No, I'm not trying to get. I don't know who that.
You know what, Dad? After this, we have to show you her, because I think you'd actually.
He would love her.
You're gonna love her.
Like, I don't mean to hurt anybody's feelings, but if I hurt somebody's feelings, but in the back of their mind, it provokes them to be like, I need to do a better job with my activity. Like, all right, I'll give you. But I don't think that's what's going to happen.
I think they're just going to block you, and then.
Then if that's the case, then that's not my audience. That's not who I'm supposed to talk to. I'll give you a case in point. Yesterday,
give us a case in point.
Yesterday, I was at a place.
We were supposed to be wrapping this up, but yes.
I was at a place. Y'all know the place where I was. I'm not going to share it publicly. And me and a particular person was talking about fitness, and I was talking about my journey of how I've lost about 30 or 40 pounds. And that particular person's spouse was in the room, and that particular person's dad was in the room. And the dad's in shape. The spouse knows that the spouse should be in better shape. And the spouse was quiet. And I'm going to follow up with the person just to see how the person responded to everything I said. And there's a part of me was like, well, maybe I should just tone it down and not say much about my journey because I don't want to make that person feel uncomfortable. But the other part of me was like, well, you know what? I'm not going to hold back. It's a big celebration. I'm happy. I never thought I'd get to this level of like this weight loss and feeling like I'm in the shape that I'm in. Plus, if I say something, it might just convict this person to say, I need to do a better job, so that I can be in a better place, more healthy place, so that I can live longer and make the most of my life. So with that, I know that some people will be uncomfortable, and I hate that. I don't want anybody to be uncomfortable for anything, but if uncomfortability leads to you feeling convicted to change so that you can have a better quality of life, then so be it.
I agree. I think people are like mad at people for wanting to be skinny. I don't think you should be treating like they'll like be mad at like kind of like saying it's like you shouldn't dial back just because somebody else isn't.
I mean, I wouldn't exactly say the word skinny. I would say more so just people being in shape, because at the end of the day, everybody.
No, but there's a whole bunch of people. But there's people that literally just want to be skinny, and they're like shamed for that too. Yeah. So I think it goes both ways. Where it's like you shouldn't dial back for anybody, but if your health is at risk, then you should do what you need to do to be healthy.
So there's the healthy balance. We circle back from the beginning of the conversation. Everybody should be content with the body that God gave them, but everybody should be a steward of the body that God gave them.
A steward.
And do what they're supposed to do to be in the best shape possible. And when you're doing what you're supposed to do to be in the best shape possible, it's going to reflect on your outward appearance. That's how you should close this. Right? Just like that. Unless you have something else to say. If not, listen, we thank you for tuning in. We know you have your opinions. We'd love to hear your comments in the chat, as long as they are respectful. You don't have to cuss somebody out or call anybody out their name or anything like that. And if you do, then I respect you anyway for you having your opinion. We just deal with that. Make sure you do like, comment, share, and subscribe as we continue to have these great conversations between a father and his children that are women. A dad and his daughters. See you later.
I don't know if half of that can be used, but you can look through it when it's time to edit, because I really don't know. I feel like that when that conversation was not, it needs guardrails. You might need guardrails.